What's going on, E Nation Army? This is Imprez 2627 here. Welcome back to another Diecast review. And this Diecast review is going to be on Jimmy Means 1991 Pontiac Grand Prix. This is when Jimmy Vasser was owning his own team in a NASCAR Winston Cup Series before focusing on becoming a team owner in the NASCAR Busch Nationwide Xfinity Series until somewhere around the early 2020s. And before I did research on this diecast, or before I did research, Jimmy Vasser did have a sponsor in 91. It was an Alka-Seltzer car. And yeah, I guess because this is a 164 and Alka-Seltzer is like basically not for kids, I guess this is why it looks sponsorless. So yeah, I'll see what I can do with this diecast. So yeah, let's go to packaging. Got the 51 Racing Champions artwork, Racing Champions stock car with collector's card and display stand, officially licensed by NASCAR. Diecast chassis with body with deluxe wheels, high-speed freewheeling stock cars. There's the card, car, and stand. And then you got Racing Champions Incorporated, officially licensed by NASCAR. Collect them all. Additional series available. IndyCar, Dragster Car, Funny Car, Pro Stock. Basically, NHRA. Look for your favorite driver. And then you got the name of the drivers. If you have any diecast from any of the drivers, you can do like a check mark. Especially Quaker State. Shout out to Quaker State. What a driver. You get the license, the credits, you get the barcode. I guess this is diecast number 1151. So with that being said, oh wow, that was very easy. But then again, this diecast was made in 1991, and this is 35 years old. 35-year-old packaging and diecast. That is insane. Yeah, very loose and easy to take off, like nowhere. So anyway, here is Jimmy Means himself. Hey, wait a minute, it says Alka-Seltzer right there. Oh no. I guess they didn't have the technology to take it off. I don't know. You got Racing Champions Incorporated, official license by NASCAR. You got Jimmy Means' name, hometown Huntsville, Alabama, born in May 29, 1950. There's his signature. Is this car number 1113? Jesus Christ, is this car number 1113 or car number 1151 of Jimmy Vasser? Here, Jimmy Means. Whatever. Anyway, so here we are. This is Jimmy Vasser's 1991 Pontiac Grand Prix. Let's just go with that. So with that being said, let's begin. You got the number 52. You got the 1991 NASCAR Winston Cup Series contingency sponsors, but accepts as Goodyear, Simpson, Goodies, NASCAR race car. Pretend we got Alka-Seltzer on this car, like usually like in the quarter panel, on the hood. And then I figured it was a Pontiac Grand Prix because you got the Pontiac Grand Prix grill and such. He also did run an Oldsmobile for one race from what I looked up. So Pontiac Grand Prix it is. Same side as to left. And then you got number 52. You got Jimmy Means' name between the 52 on the roof. Deck lid, your bumper. Yeah, literally nothing to review. Like I said, just pretend there's an Alka-Seltzer sponsor because that's what he had. That's what he was running for the season. I really do like the baby blue on the car. At least with the number 52, even though it's blue, it has a white outline, even though you can't really see it. I'm not gonna lie, I really am enjoying getting these old NASCAR diecasts. This year for diecast collecting, I've just been like all over the place. But then again, it's always like that. So glad I have this. Actually, hold on, now that I think about it, is this an Oldsmobile or a Pontiac? Because I don't want to bring this up, but because I do have JD McDuffie's 1991 car, and unfortunately both got into a wreck at Watkins Glen, and Jimmy Means did survive, but Unfortunately, JD McDuffie did not. So, unfortunate irony. But is it a Pontiac? Hold on, let me check my JD car. Because for example, like this is Jimmy Mean's car and this is JD's car, and I don't know if it's like a Pontiac or something. I did review JD's car a while ago. I don't know if it was like a Pontiac. Oh God, I don't remember. Jesus Christ. It's either a Pontiac or an Oldsmobile. It has to be a Pontiac because he ran a Oldsmobile for one race and it was later in the season. So I gotta look at once again like for the JD car, because compared to Jimmy Bean's car, this one looks like more accurate of a real life stock car than 1991 season. I don't know. Let's see what I can do. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the Impress 2627 signing off. Goodbye, everybody.